Zenbeez. It's time for Dance with Duo Tangle. This is a new series on my YouTube channel. Join me to create a Zentangle Mini Project using just 2 tangles. This is our Dance with Duo Tangle project number 25. You can watch all our previous projects from this series on the playlist Dance with Duo Tangles. I'm SANDHYA Manne. I'm an artist and a Certified Zentangle Teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle-inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that I post every Tuesday. For today's project, I am working with Tangles, CAN THIS and HEXONU. These are beautiful tangles and it's fun to play with them. I will be working on my white square tile with my black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab the supplies. Let's get started. On to tangling now.
Okay, so we're gonna start working on a white square tile with my black 01 pen, Micron pen. I also have a 08 micron for darks, and pencil and stub. So these are our supplies for today's session. So we're going to work with Tangles, CAN THIS and HEXONU. So let's get started. Okay, so I pull out a string and then I add some short lines right next to that on either side, and then now we're adding these little hats. So we kind of make a vein and then we pull out shorter veins and we add the hat, like an upside down V shape. And now I'm going to connect the ends of two V shapes, but before that let's just add a little tiny U right where the veins are coming out from the main spine. So now I'm going to connect the V shapes with a wavy curved line like that. So go ahead and just make a wiggly line and connect side with this on both sides. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out. So this is done. Okay, so I pull out a string and then I add some short lines right next to that on either side, and then now we're adding these little hats. So we kind of make a vein and then we pull out shorter veins and we add the hat, like an upside down V shape. And now I'm going to connect the ends of two V shapes, but before that let's just add a little tiny U right where the veins are coming out from the main spine. So now I'm going to connect the V shapes with a wavy curved line like that. So go ahead and just make a wiggly line and connect side with this on both sides. So this is done. Okay, so I'm going to pull out another line from the center line and then the veins for that. So let's see, I like to do a bit of sky drawing to understand how my line would look. So there is this center spine curved and coming out, and now I'm adding these little branches or little veins that are coming from that center line. So now I'm going to go ahead and add these little V-shape, upside down V-shape hats to the branches, or those little veins that are stemming out of the center vein. And then we go back and add those tiny U shapes close to the spine, like that, but it's not touching anything. So now we're going to connect these with a wavy wiggly line. Okay, so let's connect like that. Okay, so I'm gonna add one more like that. So let's just sky draw and see how we can use that space. So I just made my vein, the center vein, and then pull out two shorter veins, two shorter veins on each side. And we're going to repeat with a V-shape, upside down V-shape hats. So remember to go behind what's already there. Adding those teeny tiny U shapes, and I go ahead adding the wiggly line to connect all of that. Okay, so there it is. Well done. I think I can add a small one there. So let's see. Yeah. So it's kind of going off the page, and that's fine. So I'm trying to kind of make it look busy, so I'm just creating it, kind of hiding behind what's already there. So this kind of creates a very nice overlapping effect. Okay, so there it is, all done. So I'm going to probably add one more like that. You just have to take a guess, and there's no right or wrong, so just have fun. Things change as you go, so do what works best at that point. Okay, so I think that looks good. So let's start with hexagon. So hexonu. So we start with the hexagon shape. So 6 sides, and then pull out a line, and then I kind of create another hexagon shape. So we are looking at creating 6-sided shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to measure equal. Anything is fine, but we're just looking at the 6-sided shape. Okay, notice how this is not even equal, and that's probably not hexagon, that was a pentagon, but that's fine. Just see how you can go about adding that shape, and it's all kind of connected, almost like the beehive. So that's hexagonal. Continue adding. Now, where these three lines meet, I'm just adding a bit of weight and making it slightly darker, like that. So where all those three lines meet, just going over that connection and adding some weight to make it look slightly darker. So go around, do this for each of those intersections. Like that. Now I'm going to repeat this in the other hexagon as well. But notice how I place my dot slightly away from the center. So it doesn't have to be perfectly in the center. It looks interesting when the lines are off center. So go ahead and add lines in each of these shapes. Now adding more details, I'm going to go ahead and add little triangles in those triangle sections. And then I am connecting the corners of the inner triangle with the outer triangle. So like that. So I just picked up one shape, the hexagon shape, and then gone ahead to add those inner details. Continue doing this. So here I'm changing. I'm adding a triangle and filling it up with solid black. And notice we are not connecting the corners of this triangle. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill each of these sections with solid triangles. Now for this, again, I'm adding solid black triangles inside. Okay, so I'm just making lines, straight lines. So I go along the side of the first set of lines that we drew. So I just take that side and I continue adding all my other lines. Okay, so go ahead and add each of these hexagons with some detail. Okay, so I'm going back and adding a little bit of weight at the intersection of the spine and the veins, the branches that are coming out. I'm just going ahead with a little bit of black to give some contrast there. Okay, so go around and do that. So I'm using my thicker tip black pen to add black between those gaps. For This, I'm going to go ahead and add black as a background for that entire section. So all those teeny tiny gaps and the background, all of it is filled with solid black. So take your time, use a thicker tip pen for better results. Okay, I'm almost done. Adding the blacks. The blacks gives a beautiful contrast, just lifts everything up. Okay, so now let's get started with shading. So I'm using my pencil to add pencil on just one side of the center vein of my canthus. So I'm just adding the pencil on one side of it. So I see a lot of white space, so I'm going to work with 0.1 micron and create few more. Okay, so add any of those details that you want to. I'm just adding a triangle and connecting it.
Hope you had fun on this project with me. I would love to see your creations. So head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for classes, courses and workshops. Okay, so now click on the link Tangle tutelage in the description to receive a free gift when you sign up and get weekly inspirations and updates about all my upcoming projects. If you're on Instagram, join me on my Instagram handle at SANDHYA MANNE to watch out all the studio updates. Now it's time to comment, so please comment and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you next on Tuesday with another set of Duo Tangles. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.